Brooke, and I'm here with
Colton.
Colton. And today, we're doing some Angry Birds. Who are we drawing?
Terence.
Terence from Angry Birds. You ready to get started?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, let's get started right here in the center of our page. And we're just gonna draw a little V. All right, now, we're gonna take one side of that V and we're just gonna extend it up and over with a nice diagonal curve. Good. Let's do the same thing to the other side. We're just going to extend it over and out. There we go. Now right underneath our V, not touching it, just a little below, we're going to draw an upside down V. That looks great. Attached to that upside down V, we're going to draw another V right underneath it. And the outside edges are going to be connected. This is going to be Terence's beak. That looks great. Let's come on up to the top of that beak that now looks like a diamond. And we're going to add one more V right towards the top of it. Just a little V, just like this. There we go. All right, that looks really good. Now we're going to come up towards the top of our diamond, and we're going to come down just a tiny bit on the right side, so we're not quite at the top, and we're going to just draw a curved line going sideways and curving up. It's short, not too long. There you go. Now starting from the top of the diamond, we're going to draw a line just going straight sideways. It's going to touch and keep going just past that curved line that we made. Oh yeah, that looks great. Now inside that little circle that we made, we're just going to make a black circle right inside that circle that we made. Nice. Then we're going to go ahead and start just a little bit below it and draw a little line coming over and up. There we go. Terence has little bags under his eyes. Now outside on the end of his eye, we're just going to draw a little tiny line that goes straight up. There we go. Now in the top center of our diamond, we're going to draw another tiny line that just goes straight up. Now let's draw a line that just connects those two lines to make Terence's eyebrow. All right, now just on this side of the diamond, we're going to make a little line coming up. Good. From the bottom of that line, we're going to draw a curve for the bottom of his eyeball. So it's going to just come out and curve back up. Now it kind of looks like a U. Then we're going to go ahead and start just a little bit below it and draw a little line coming over and up. There we go. Terence has little bags under his eyes. So drawing that little line over and up. Then we're going to come over here to the right side. We're going to draw a line that connects straight across to the other side of our U, and then it keeps going just a little bit. Let's come back inside our little circle area, and we're going to draw another little eyeball inside. Great. All right. Let's come over to the left side, and we're just going to draw a little line coming up. And then we're going to come over to the other side way over here by our U that we initially made. Now let's draw a nice long diagonal connecting those two lines. And now we've got another eyebrow. That looks great. All right, let's come up here above our V that we made, and we're just going to make another V that's just a little bit smaller. The two V's shouldn't touch. There should be a little gap. Now we're going to come up, leaving a little space. We're just going to come up here and we're going to draw a diagonal. Not too long. Oh, up a little bit higher. There you go. And then just draw that diagonal going up. That'll work. Now from the bottom of that diagonal, we're just going to draw a little curved line that's going to come out and come back in to touch at the top. Right there, yep. Start at the bottom and go out, curving out, and come back in to touch at the top. There you go. Now from the bottom of that line, we're going to draw another curved line on the other side that comes out and connects at the top. All right, now out here to the left, starting just above that first V that we made, we're going to draw a nice long diagonal coming up just like this. There you go. Now let's start at the top of that diagonal, and we're going to do the same thing, but this one's bigger. We're going to curve out and then bring it back down to connect at the bottom. All right, let's do the same thing on the other side. Start at the top, curve it around, and connect at the bottom. Yeah, there you go. You're getting the hang of it. Now these are feathers, so inside, to make it look a little bit more like a feather, we're going to add a little upside down V down here towards the bottom. Yep, just like that. And then we're going to color that bottom tip in and just color that section black. Yes, that looks great. Let's do the same thing on this other feather that we made. But it's a small feather, so the little black section is going to be even smaller. Just start with an upside down V and color it in. All right, let's come down over here, and underneath his eye, we're just going to draw a little diagonal line coming out of his beak, just a short line. Oh, that looks great. And let's do the same thing on the other side. Just a little diagonal coming out. There it is. All right, now we're going to come back up by our feathers, and we're just going to draw some accent lines. Two little diagonals over here, and then two on the other side. And then right at the top of the big feather, I'm just going to draw one diagonal coming out on each side. Good, just gives a little accent. Now right in the center, just up above your feathers, we're going to start to draw Terrence's body. So we're going to draw a nice big curved line that comes out and down, and we're just going to stop right here, even with the beak. All right, so start up nice and high, and you want this line to have a nice curve to it. So just take it out, curve it down, and stop right by the beak. There you go. Same thing on the other side. We're going to start at the top, curve it the other way, curve it around and down, and stop right about even with his beak. Yes. Now let's come over here on this side, and we're just going to draw a big curve that comes down, leaving a little space below the beak. Don't get too close, but just curve it down and around under his beak and connect it to the other side. There you go. That looks really good. Coming up here, not quite at the top of the circle, we're going to come down on this right side, and we're going to start right about here, and we're going to draw a big curve coming out and around and way down here, down below our first circle. So this is a bigger circle. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Not quite at the top of our circle. We're going to start right about here and make a nice big side of a circle. We're just going to curve out and around and down. Yep, that looks good right there. Yes. You got it. Take it out and around and down and curve it in. That works. All right, let's go ahead and connect these two lines. So we're going to start over here and curve it down and over to the other side, kind of like a smiley face. Yes. Now starting at the very bottom center, I'm going to follow this bottom line and make a nice circle that doesn't quite come up and touch his head, and it comes back down. There you go. All right, now over here on the side, we're just going to draw a little diagonal coming up. And a little diagonal coming down. It's an upside down V. Then we're going to start at the bottom, and we're just going to draw a line that curves up and over and attaches right at the top. So make sure you curve it, take it up, 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 and touch it in. Good. Now come down here, and we're just going to add a V. So we'll start in the middle of this line and draw a line down. And then we're going to draw a diagonal going up. Nice. There we go. All right, on the other side, about even with that one, we want to make another one. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to diagonal up. Perfect. Then we're going to come back in and we're going to draw another diagonal going down. And starting at the bottom of that, we're going to curve around and up and touch right at the top. Curve it out and around and touch. There you go. Down here at the bottom, we're just going to draw that V. So we're going to start with a diagonal down. And then we're going to draw a diagonal back up. Nice. All right, starting over here on the left side of his belly, we're just going to draw two little lines coming straight down. From there on the left side, we're just going to make a little mountain. Then we're going to make another mountain. And then we're going to make a third mountain. Perfect. And then over here on the back side, we're going to make one more mountain. There you go. Now starting over here, let's just connect with a straight line right underneath all those mountains and connect it from one side across to the other. And that's one of his feet. Let's do the other side with just two short lines coming down. Very good. We're going to draw one mountain and two mountains. And of course we need one more on that side, three mountains. And back here on the other side, one more mountain. Now let's just draw a line connecting from one end all the way to the other, and we've got another foot. He's looking pretty good. Let's come back up here, and while we have our black marker, let's go ahead and color in those eyebrows. Oh, those eyebrows do a good job of making him look angry. All right, there's our Terence. He's looking pretty good. What do you think is next? Coloring. All right, let's grab those markers and let's get started coloring Terence. We're going to go ahead and speed this part up. Ready? Count us down.
3,
2, 1. Boom! Hey.
Terence.
Those turned out super good, huh? And you know, you didn't like your first circle, so we whited it out and made it a little bigger, but I think it turned out really good. Do you like Terence?
Yes.
Yes. Is he your favorite Angry Bird?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think you did good.
He's my second favorite. Mighty, what?
Who's your first?
Mighty Eagle.
Oh, maybe we'll have to draw him too. All right, high five. Thanks for joining us and drawing this awesome Angry Bird. We look forward to seeing you again next time for another How to Draw.